What's up, food ninjas? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are doing well, safe, and healthy. And for today's video, we're going to be doing another versus video, and this one's going to be a quite controversial one, and that's Pizza Hut versus Domino's. We could throw in Little Caesars, Papa John's, but we're going to keep it very simple, and it's probably going to be a lot of food when you're including pizza and all the other items that come included with it. At this point, I don't know if I'm team Domino's or Pizza Hut. I want to say that I like Domino's a little bit more, but I've never had them together, and we'll be including the chicken wings, desserts, pastas, and obviously the pizzas. And quick disclaimer, just remember, these are all my opinions. If you guys are team Pizza Hut, if you guys are team Domino's, if you guys are team Papa John's, if you guys are team Little Caesars, eat what you like. This is just my personal opinion and my own rating that doesn't even really matter. With that said, the pizza should be ready to be picked up, so let's pick up our pizza and let's do a Pizza Hut versus Domino's, I guess, challenge. All right, guys, so we have the I almost said Little Caesars. We have the Domino's, and it smells delicious. So, Pizza Hut next stop. Okay, I don't think this one's gonna be that challenging to eat. The weight of the food, judging by just how they felt, it might be just like 6 pounds, maybe like 5 pounds, so it shouldn't be too tough to eat. Anyways, this car just smells so good. The aroma of pizza and pasta is making my mouth water, but let's go home and then do this versus battle. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, guys, so we're back at home and my stomach is rumbling since I'm still fasted. Right now it is about 3 o'clock. And it is time to eat. So as you guys can see, we have tons of boxes. Now from each restaurant, Pizza Hut and Domino's, I tried to pick the same exact thing so we can make the comparison fairly. So for the pizza, I went with a pretty much meat lovers pizza. It has sausage, pepperoni, ham, cheese, peppers, and I think that's pretty much it. And they're both identical, just to keep the comparison pretty fair. We also went with some wings from each restaurant. I try to go for the hottest wings they offer. So from Domino's, we have mango habanero sauce. And then from Pizza Hut, we have Nashville hot. Also, we have pastas, chicken Alfredo from both restaurants. And then for the desserts, we went with the cinnamon dessert. So they're not the same, but they're kind of the same. Aesthetically, they look very different, but you guys will see that when we get to it. But with that said, this is about 10,000 calories, so it is quite a bit of food, so let's get eating. So obviously, first we need to get eating on the pizza. I definitely needing my pizza craving fix. We just gotta move this all out of the way. I could just do this like mukbanger ASMR style, where they just lay out all the food in front of the camera, but that is going to give me anxiety. I need to have some type of organization. So both of these pizzas are a medium and they pretty much look the same exact size. So we'll go ahead and pull out a slice of the Domino's, pull out a slice of the Pizza Hut. Aesthetically, I think I already like the Domino's. I think it just looks better. And I forgot to mention, I did put jalapenos on both pizza to give it that extra spice. So Domino's first. And the Pizza Hut slice, but I can tell you already, I like that Domino's has a little bit of burntness on the outside of the crust. I just love that so much. And in here for Pizza Hut, we don't really have that, but let's go ahead and taste this. So that caught me by surprise. I thought I was gonna like the Domino's a little bit more, but in fact, I think I like the Pizza Hut better. And I kind of like Domino's overall a little more than Pizza Hut. That's kind of a kicker. I gotta have another Pizza Hut slice. Appearance-wise, the Pizza Hut looks a little thinner than Domino's, and I always thought that was the other way around. I always thought that Pizza Hut looked fatter and it was a lot of crust, but it's not really. And we're gonna go back to Domino's to give my official statement on each pizza. For the overall pizza that I think is a little better is going to be the Pizza Hut. I gotta say the toppings on the Domino's side are more flavorful, especially the sausage we have here. It's just a better sausage and better pepperoni. I think the overall pizza dough from Pizza Hut is the reason why it has a slight edge, because in every other category, Domino's definitely takes it, but it has to have good crust. So with that said, a point goes to Pizza Hut, and that kind of surprised me because I thought that Domino's was definitely going to take it. I'm gonna go ahead and take out 2 more slices for each so we have half of each, and then we'll move on to the other things. And then we'll just do a double decker and eat it quickly. All right, so we're done with half of each pizza, and we're gonna put this in one box. What is this? I've never known what this is. Even as a child, I used to take these out and collect them. I don't know why. I don't understand the purpose of it, and Pizza Hut has always done it. We will be coming back to this. I'm gonna put this back here. I know exactly what we're gonna go with. That's gonna be the wings. I need to know what these habanero wings are all about from Domino's. Bing, bada boom. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it smells so good too. Then we're gonna open the Pizza Hut wings. These are supposed to be Nashville hot. And for the appearance of the wings, as far as like meat to bone ratio, maybe Pizza Hut's a little bigger. They do give you 6 wings opposed to Domino's, which gives you 8 wings. So they might be just a tad bigger. And we're gonna first start with Domino's because I need to get some spice in my life. Bag right here for the bones. As far as the sauce, I think the sauce is excellent. In fact, it's a 10 out of 10 sauce. The mango habanero, it tastes like it wants to be hot, like super hot. And my tongue, it has a nice zing to it, but it never gets to the point where it's burning your mouth. It's on the edge of the line, and it's sweet. It's a very sweet sauce too, so it's spicy and sweet. And honestly, I think it's a 10 out of 10. Wing isn't that great. There's not much meat on it, but I think the sauce pretty much makes this an excellent wing. On this one, I do have a lot of meats, but I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this because this is a damn good sauce. I think I have my new favorite wing sauce, at least from Domino's. It's my new favorite wing sauce. But I will say that not all mango habanero sauce is created equal, because some of them are extremely spicy and not as flavorful as this mango habanero sauce. Now we have the Pizza Hut wing, and actually you can see how much more massive this is compared to the Domino's wing. This size definitely beats Domino's for sure, but let's see if it can stack up to the flavor. It smells delicious. That's a lot of wing. Hands down, the Domino's wins the wings, even though Pizza Hut's is a little bigger. The spice of the sauce, I'd say it's pretty even, but the mango habanero just has a better punch of flavor. And even though you're not getting enough meat, these wings, they definitely win. So that's a check for Domino's. So we're gonna go ahead and finish these wings, and I'm just gonna have a little wing competition for myself. Mouth's a little hot. Whew. Okay. My upper lip is burning. Definitely need to wash my hands really quickly before I can proceed. When you're eating hot stuff back to back to back to back, the heat kind of builds up. Now we're on to the pastas, both chicken Alfredo. All right, pull these out of the trays. This out. And judging by aesthetics, depending on what kind of pasta noodles that you like, we have, I think this is called rigatoni, and then we have the curly pastas. So I had to get the correct names because it was gonna drive me nuts. This is rotini, the spirals. That's rotini. I think I was correct, rigatoni. I prefer the rotoni noodles over the rigatoni noodles. I still feel like I'm saying that incorrect, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. They both look to have the same amount of chicken, same amount of cheese. The only difference is that Pizza Hut does offer a side of marinara sauce, but the first we're going to be starting with is going to be the Domino's. It has nice sized pieces of chicken. I like these noodles. It gives you a nice texture. Chewing texture. I think I might have to change my preference. This is good chicken Alfredo. I don't think I've had chicken Alfredo from Domino's. This might be the first time. I'm pretty sure I've had different pastas, but not the chicken Alfredo. Maybe I have, I don't know. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and taste Pizza Hut's. All right, hands down, Domino's wins the pasta battle. I think that the Pizza Hut pasta has a little bit too much sauce, the Alfredo sauce. The texture of the Alfredo sauce is almost, it's thinner than the texture of the Alfredo sauce from Domino's. Then I'm starting to like these noodles a little better. Chewing it is more fun than this. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish these now, and then we're gonna move on to the last portion, which is the desserts. But keep in mind, I am going to finish the pizza, so all the food will be eaten. Bon appetit. We have, wow, this is a lot. So this dessert is called a cinnamon bread twist. Comes with a side of icing here. We're definitely going to need this. And then we're gonna bring out Pizza Hut's, you guessed it, mini cinnamon rolls. Now I have these and I think these are a delight. I love these so much. They are the perfect size, the perfect bite, and the perfect dessert. Those are fantastic. Now for these, they are pretty big. You see this? This is like 3 of the cinnamon rolls, and you kind of have to figure this out. It looks like there might be cinnamon roll glaze on the bottom of this. I'll have to investigate it. I have a question for you guys. What do you think this person was trying to do with this? Take a closer look at this. Do you think he or she maybe did this on purpose? Because it looks like a familiar shape. Anywho, back onto the desserts. I like this. It's unique because it's different. You have to dip it in the icing yourself. I think it's cool, but it can't really compete with the mini cinnamon rolls there. That's a complete package. This is not a complete package. And it's a little too bready for me. So a point goes to Pizza Hut with their fire cinnamon rolls. There, looks like a gun now. And we're on to the last one, but I forgot to mention that on the bottom of the paper, they actually give you a lot of this cinnamon glaze that you would get inside of a cinnamon roll. And it is just an incredible amount. You can see on the end of that, that's all cinnamon glaze. You've been bothering me on the floor. Yeah. All right, so if I'm rating the Domino's a cinnamon twist swirl thing, whatever they are, I would give that a 7 out of 10, which is still a good rating. It's just a little more work than having it all in one complete package, like this mini cinnamon roll. This, it's a bite size. And it's packed full of flavor. But I still wouldn't give this a 10 out of 10. An 8.5 out of 10. Lastly, this is the pizza. This is going to require mind over matter and capacity. So my strategy for this, I'm going to flip these. This, flip that. All right, so we have 4 pieces of pizza left, and then we can be done with this. No food will go left behind. This is going to be Pizza Hut's right here. All right, on to the Domino's pizza left. We have 2 slices left, and let's see if we can just finish this up and call it a night. And lastly, we have 1 slice left of the Domino's pizza, and that's a wrap. And if you guys are wondering what I'm doing down there, throwing Oreo and Reese's pieces of ham, tomatoes. I have little tomatoes right here I've just been tossing down there. I should not be doing that though, because now that's the reason why they won't leave me alone up here. Wow. All right, and that is all the food completed. Now, as far as battling, I think they both got 2 check marks each. For the pizza, I went with Pizza Hut. For the wings, I went with Domino's. For the pasta, I went with Domino's. And for the desserts, I went with Pizza Hut. And the last one we'll be scoring is on price. For Domino's, we spent $47.35 including tax. And for Pizza Hut, we spent $43.90 including the tax. So the cheaper option was Pizza Hut. But I also didn't mention that when you buy the pasta at Pizza Hut, they also throw you 5 breadsticks for free. And I did get the breadsticks, and they're over there, but I didn't want to include it in this because it was tough enough eating all this food as it was. And so it shouldn't be too tough to eat.
and including breadsticks, I don't know, I just would have felt like popping like I do right now anyway. With all that being said, for the value, I think Pizza Hut gets a check mark for that. So that's 3 check marks for Pizza Hut, and that's 2 check marks for Domino's. Now that is surprising to me because I personally thought I liked Domino's a little better, and I still think I kind of do. Just with certain food items, Pizza Hut definitely wins. And just remember, this is just my own opinion, and this is just for fun. Eat whatever pizza you like. And that is going to wrap up today's video. It is time for me to shower and rest. If you guys have any suggestions on versus videos, leave them in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and like the video. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.